We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the penultimate game of the year between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And now in the box, J.D. Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7:20.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's a ball. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that brings up Javier Baez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 33 home runs and 91 runs batted in. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's collected 11 hits in 34 tries. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. deGrom has worked deep into a lot of games this year, having pitched more than 220 innings and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now. And the pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 23 homers and 86 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Second inning set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now here is Francisco Lindor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Reilly, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Austin Reilly.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eddie Rosario. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Nido stands at second with no outs. And it's quickly 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now here is J.D. Davis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And there's 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he fouls this one off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting up.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and Mike Soroka will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's Pete Alonso, struck out in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it on to first, and there are two down. So two are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball one, taken just off the inside. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Acuna digs in now.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A little bouncer.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Very weakly on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Up next, Tomas Nido, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Shoots this one over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Over to Albies. So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.D. Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. deGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 30.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh-1 count, the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Reilly.
Now here's the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Here it comes.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now back, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he sends it on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Plate now is Dansby Swanson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Popped up. Davis is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 the count now. Outside, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Next to hit, Tomas Nido. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Popped up. Freeman shading to his right, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point.
Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Rosario is there. He's got it one away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Nope. 2-1.
Count for 2-1.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
The third baseman, Austin Reilly.
First pitch of the AB now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
But quick reactions in the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Digging in next, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Jock Peterson is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Next up from New York, Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in will be Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch.
d'Arnaud.
hit hard on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in a knock, and that's exactly what they did. But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball.
Seth Lugo is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Johan Camargo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Camargo.
Here's the first pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Got him to go down swinging there. Johan Camargo becomes out number 2 this inning. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and one. Here it is. Weekly hit to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and two as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. From the stretch, the 1-2. that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Tyler Matzik takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 68.
Stepping in once again is Dominic Smith for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Tomas Nido, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jonathan Villar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Nido is off at first with 2 away. chopped weakly to the left. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Edwin Diaz takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So stepping in is Freddie Freeman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Likely too shallow to advance here as that's taken by the center fielder. Next to hit is Austin Reilly, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering, swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Acuna heads for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0-1 the count. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Alonso is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. 11th inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, J.D. Davis. Will Smith takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Conforto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Next up is Brandon Nimmo. His career line against Will Smith. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One and 0. Here it is.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-0.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Javier Baez would be next. Ready with the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Mets leave 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Big spot here, and it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. The winning run stands at second base.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Count is 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 56.
Onto the 12th frame in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Alonso. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic.
And now, Dominic Smith. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Miguel Castro will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Albies, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The 0-1. He pops it up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Smith will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Number 13.
Chance to walk it off. And now here is Ronald Acuna. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Number 56 gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on